This week on Hanging Out with Dee.
You had a life-changing event. You talk about this life-changing event, a really tough divorce, kind of led you into the path of being an interfaith minister. Talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So from the Marine Corps, I came out in my 20s, and, I always thought that I was this, really strong, tough, kind of resourceful woman. And I did a number of different things in my life, and I kind of relied on that, the different things that the Marine Corps, I think, instilled in me.
What are those things?
I think that what I really took from the Marine Corps was perseverance and honor and integrity and strength. And I really kind of, as I said, relied on that my whole life, and until it was my late 40s, right before I was turning 50, and I was encountered with an unexpected divorce. And it's really fascinating because I thought I was this very strong, resourceful woman, and I actually wasn't even passionately in love with my husband any longer, so it wasn't that aspect of it. But something about the divorce, something about the betrayal, something about the feeling unloved, really brought up in me these incredible feelings of lack of self-worth and self-esteem and rejection and unlove. And it really just knocked me to my knees, and so I had an incredibly difficult time with it. I talk about it in my books, that's the beginning of my spiritual journey, but more than one time being on my bedroom floor crying, saying, who am I? Who am I? Where is this strong woman that I thought I was? And that truly was what started to propel me to look deeper, for deeper answers, because the emotional and mental pain that I was going through was too much. It was too much. It was more than I could really deal with myself.
And I'm sure a lot of women can relate to that, right? Going through divorce and that sense of, oh my God, what do I do with my life now? Who am I? And so forth.
It's really interesting because I didn't realize until after I went through my divorce that I really wasn't a very empathetic person up to that point. I think because of what I thought was strength, I just assumed everybody should always be strong. So when I saw people going through difficult times, I wasn't trying not to be caring and considerate. But I didn't get it. I didn't get it. And then in about halfway through, where I was really feeling at my worst, I got this unexpected text from a male cousin in California, a very macho male cousin that I hadn't heard from in a very long time. And he said, how are you? And I'm like, I'm fine. And then he asked me a question about the divorce. So he had previously been divorced a few years before. And I said, I'm doing pretty well. I didn't really say much. And then his next text was literally life-changing for me. And his next text to me was, may peace find you and wrap you like a warm blanket.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like reading this in that emotional state from my macho male cousin going, oh my God.
With your ex-marine self.
Right, going, what did he just say to me? And it truly was life-changing on so many levels because one, I realized he got it. He knew what I was feeling. And so if he knew it, then he had to have felt it also. I wasn't the only one that ever had these feelings because I thought I was, because I self-isolated tremendously. And then my second thought was, oh my God, if he felt it, then other people must be feeling this pain also. On all levels, not just, that has to do with a divorce. And that really just blew the doors off of it for me. And I was like, oh my God, how do people walk around every day? What wounds and scars and what is their stories?
People walking around with every day.
Every day with a pain. And I think that we self-isolate. And we isolate even when we go to therapy, I believe, because it's us and the therapist. So nothing against therapy and speaking with people, but we don't talk about it. I didn't tell people how I was feeling because, after the first time, I didn't really feel like it was something people want you to be okay. They want you to say you're fine. So it was at that point that it started to really change for me. And I realized that I needed to find the deeper answers because it wasn't just me any longer.
Correct. That's beautiful. So what was your cousin's name?
His name is Joe.
We have to shout out to Joe. Joe, you rock. That was beautiful.
Yeah.